Welcome back everyone to a brand new video. As you can see in today's guide, we're going to be going over the Invincible calling card. This requires us to reach round 20 without going down. It's a very easy calling card to get. It doesn't take too much to actually set up, but I will be showing you what I did to actually achieve this calling card. Now, I did get this already before, so you won't see it when I do get it, but as far as I know, you do get this at the start of round 30, so you could either leave or you can exfil, up to you. The first thing I recommend is actually getting the GS45 max level and setting them as your zombie build. As you can see here, this is my key or my keybind to go ahead and set this zombie build. If I press 1, it's going to take it off. If I press 1 again, it's going to set the little Z there, signifying it's on. Next, I'd recommend using Aether Shroud. I typically run Semtex, I run Decoy, and I don't use any Gobblegums for these guides. But if you want to, it will just make these games a little bit more easier. Next, Liberty Falls always instantly as soon as the game starts. Turn Rampage Inducer on. This is not needed, but it will make the rounds go by way quicker at the trade-off that these zombies will swipe you a bit more faster and are a bit more aggressive. Like I said, it's not essential. You don't need to do it. If I would recommend, if you want to play it safe, you can. If you don't want to turn it on, feel free not to. The next step I'd always give is once you get your double points, I'd always recommend training near the second or the first door that you open on the right side towards the video game area. This will ensure that you go ahead and maximize your points as much as possible. You'll see I went into the motel room, allowing me to get those extra additional 6 or 7 zombies, and as you can see, I'm slowly backing my way up towards the video game area. We're going to go ahead and do the little side mini Easter egg that's going to go ahead and get us an additional 1,000 points. Always look into this car right here. You'll always get a zombie there, or sometimes we'll get a zombie there. You might always get 2 additional ones here. Shooting this AC cooler top, you'll see the little zombies, little bonus points there. That will get you an additional 1,000 points. I did get a bit lucky by getting an additional bonus points that round, but as you can see, I went from 2,225 to 7,950, a total gain of 5,725 points. Now the next thing we're looking for is we're waiting for the GS45s to turn to rare rarity. As you can see, this is where the wall bar for the GS45s are. These GS45s will turn to rare rarity at the end of round 11, or sorry, the start of round 11. These will turn rare rarity. As you can see here, picking them up, I saved myself essentially 1,500 salvage, which will allow me to go ahead and get to the epic rarity a lot more quicker. As you can see, 2,050, I only need to get 450 extra salvage to go ahead and get that epic rarity, allowing me to breeze through the rounds way more quickly. Next, I'd recommend pack-a-punching as well as getting started on your perks. The ones I recommend would be Speed Cola for the faster reload, Jug for the additional health and damage mitigation. Next, I'd recommend, if you can upgrade the rarity, go ahead and do so. Last perk I'd recommend would be PhD Flopper. These are the only 3 perks that you're going to go ahead and need to go ahead and do this quicker. You can get more if you want, but it's completely up to preference. Now, since we're completely set up by round 14, we're only going to need the last 16 more rounds after this. I'm going to go ahead and actually show you guys 2 different ways you can go ahead and do this. This is all going to be completely dependent on your playstyle, dependent on if you like to move around a lot more, or if you kind of just want to go ahead and do these challenges laid back as easy as possible. It is completely up to you. The first method I'm going to go ahead and show you is pretty much just staying down here in Liberty Falls in the main area spawn room. You'll have that ammo box to ensure you don't run out of ammo. The next method I'm going to go ahead and show you is going to be sitting on top of the spawn roof. This right here is the easiest way that I could think of as far as, you know, when it comes to maps and, you know, non-glitchless. You only have to cover 2 areas of the map. This is pretty much the whole, you know, area you need to cover. Given you have the Mustang and Sally's, you don't have much to worry about, especially when the abominations or even when the manglers come up. As always, whenever you get the insta kill, I'd recommend to not use the Mustang and Sally's, because you'll go ahead and save the additional, you know, 15 or 1,000 points, 2,500 points, maybe 5,000 points from, you know, the pack-a-punch as they gradually get more expensive. Now, by round 20 is when I decided to go ahead and pack-a-punch to level 2. I always recommend getting everything done as, you know, early as possible, but in some cases, you know, you might not have enough bullets, or you might not have enough points to go ahead and get some ammo sometimes. So this is where I wouldn't recommend to getting Pack-a-Punch 3 that early, since you naturally only have about 80 bullets in your Mustang and Sally's. You run through ammo very quickly. Next, by round 23, I had enough points to go ahead, or sorry, enough salvage to go ahead and upgrade my weapon to the next rarity. Like I said, I'd always recommend only setting up on vermin rounds if you want to play it safe. By round 26, I had enough points and felt like I had enough points to go ahead and go those 4 rounds just in case I was burning through ammo quickly. I had enough points to go ahead and keep getting ammo from the ammo box. So this is pretty much how my round 29 went. Same thing, you know, the zombies are dying pretty quickly. You can turn off the rampage inducer, if you want to play it safe, but I decided to go ahead and just do this as quick as possible since I already had the calling card. But if I might have was getting it the first time, maybe I wouldn't want to risk doing this multiple times. But like I said, this is definitely that calling card that most likely everybody probably already has. But as certain things get introduced in the game, it did gradually get easier to do. um, as you see, I got round 30 in about 28 minutes, I believe, was the total. But if you want to count it when I exfil and everything, it's it took about 32 minutes, I believe. Pretty much a minute per round. But yeah, I decided I still wanted to make this video. I know in the very beginning I didn't actually have a recording for this because I figured for majority of the very basic telling calling cards, such as reach round 30 without going down, it was pretty easy to do so, and it was very straightforward. I didn't want to make a video on it, but I felt like I didn't want to make a really incomplete guide, especially as the playlist continues to grow. I didn't want to have missing videos. The only one I probably won't make a video on is the Reaper of the Undead, which is the getting million zombie kills. It does just take too long to do. A million zombie kills is a pretty, big task to do. As far as I know, I think I only have about 700,000, and I've been playing since release date, although I've been kind of straying away from zombies as there's no new content. Although I do want to post a lot more challenges in the future, I kind of just want to go ahead and do the big videos out of the way, such as the guides. But overall, that's pretty much it for the whole video. You'll notice here, round 31, I exfilled 1366 kills. I used AS Val, GS45s, but no downs and no revives. And that's pretty much it for the whole video. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy. I will catch you guys in the next video, which will be whatever next calling card comes out with Dark Ops Challenge. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.